Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. This is Dwarf Fortress. We're here in Ironshadow. We're holding here for just a moment on the entrance, which is covered in miasma. Dead things kind of all over the place. And I want to explain what we're doing before we get going here. So, after the last episode, something happened. And I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think I know which dwarf's death caused it, but something kicked off what I guess we would call a tantrum spiral, and I ran into this problem. Look at all these dead things. Where, when I started up the game, everything was fine for about 30 seconds, and then, you see we have 160 dwarves. About 90 of them would punch each other to death, and I found that unacceptable. So I, tried various schemes to fix it, and ultimately what we've done here, I went into DF hack, I got the unit ID for every single unit, and I have locked them, I have sent them to their rooms. Every dwarf, well, okay, so we're leaving the elves alone, but every one of our dwarves, every one of our citizens I should say, because they're not all dwarves, has been locked in a room by themselves. All the way down the fort, and in fact, that didn't entirely solve the problem. There's a dead guy. So I have also locked... Where are they? Oh, here are various poets, performers, and bards. They're locked in together. Here are all the children and babies. They're locked in together. And here are all the visitors standing in a single stack. They are all locked in here together. Because they're also killing people. It was interesting watching the dwarves sprint across the map to chase down puppies and children and punch them to death. So hopefully what will happen when I unpause the game is everyone will stand around for a while and then calm down. So what we're going to do right now, and I don't know how long this is going to take, is we are just going to watch and see what happens. You might think that using DF hack to teleport all the dwarves into locked rooms is cheating, and you would probably be correct, but I view this as a puzzle. Look at how unhappy everybody is. Because yes, I could have just let it happen. I could have just filmed the dwarves murdering each other. But I thought it might be more interesting to see if we could fix this. And forcibly healing the entire fort over and over, tampering with their psychology, was going to take way too long. All that stuff didn't work. Here's Logan the Potash Maker, who is enraged at all enemies. Which is not promising. Who is this? Kosoth the Head. But hopefully, with them isolated like this, eventually they'll calm down and we'll be able to let them out. Yes, here are some of these are... See, here's Knack the Lady Consort. These are our human citizens, our goblin citizen. Alright, let's go back down to where we have the visitors imprisoned, because I think they typically start killing each other as soon as I unpause. So here we go. We might have a little lag here. Yep, immediately killing each other. Where is this? Okay, no, good. You're isolated. That's good. I want to see if we can fix this. I don't really care what happens to these guys. I may have inadvertently imprisoned some of our people in with violent parties. We're not going to worry about it too much. Yeah, actually, here's a question. Okay, our buzzard man is still... Oh, he's in a cage. That's why I couldn't find some of them. They've been caged. Obviously, I just didn't notice. Okay, cool. Good, we have a visitor. The only issue here is going to be if we get a siege while this is happening. Let's see how things are going. Okay, the performers are killing each other. That's less than ideal. There's a ghost watching that happen. I didn't have enough rooms to lock everybody up. I thought we had enough bedrooms, but apparently not. Here we go. We haven't lost anybody yet. We are praying because I interrupted them while they were in the temple, is what's happening there. Yes, meditate on volcanoes. A lot of them are meditating on volcanoes while they are locked in their chambers. Take me back to... Wow, that's a lot of visitors. I think the only thing that we can do is lock them up and wait for them to calm down. Unfortunately. This is not ideal, but I want to see if there's a way to resolve this. A dog has been found dead. Where? Oh, okay. We have... Some of them are loose. I'm not real sure how that happened. But you can see that they are indeed... Okay, hang on a sec. Let's check something here. These guys are still locked up. See, I couldn't use all the bedrooms because some of the doors are blocked open, and I didn't have time to, Ooh, okay. Because there's a door here. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's how some of them are getting out. Because these corner rooms are not secure. Okay, that's my fault. We're going to lose a few people probably from that. That's all right. One of the problems I was having is that I kept missing doors when I was going around to lock everything. Fortunately, with the seasonal autosave, if I use Task Manager to kill the game... let's see what this guy's doing here. Still just this. If I use Task Manager to kill the game, I can just reload from the seasonal autosave and try another solution. Oh, hang on, we've lost a miner. What? How'd you get in there? And why is there nobody in here? How did you do that? Hang on. Okay, there's a poet here. Okay, that's fine, I don't care about that. How did you get in there? Did you, like, crawl through the fortifications and around the outside of the building? Farmer's been found dead. Okay, they're killing each other. Yeah, there we go. We're losing people. But as long as it's just a handful of visitors and performers, we can come back from this. So imagine this, except about every 2 seconds I'm getting an alert that somebody has been found dead. Alright, somebody is loose in the corridor. It's Dishmab the Bard. You're gonna watch? You're just gonna watch? It's pretty sick. Nobody's being hit by the traps because they're not technically enemies. However, note all the teeth that have been caught in the fortifications. We'll have to do something about that later. Okay, I think the children are behaving themselves. Wait, who is it? What do you mean attend meeting? What meeting? Are you yelling through the walls? Oh, it's Ava's. Now, petition? You want to yell? Farmer? Fine, approved. Okay. Let's think about this. Yes, where is a good place to put a farmer's guild? Here's where we're doing the farming. Don't necessarily want them hanging out. Is this not already the farmer's guild? The Dusk of Swamps. Oh, they want a better guild hall. Okay, so that's gonna take a minute. Currently we have silver furniture in here. Okay, well, perhaps an obvious solution. That's tiled already. All right, we're gonna have to wait for this to resolve before we can do that, but I think what we might do is just tile the whole floor in silver. Okay, I think we're about to have only one survivor in each of these rooms. We have another visitor. Let's see, that's just right here. The merchants have widely chosen to depart. At this point, let's see how the guests are doing. Some of them are still alive. At the beginning of that siege, there was that miner that was outside. I think it was one of our legendary engraver is who it was. Was outside, got straight up murdered by, I think it was the goblins. It might have been the dwarves. I don't remember now. But one of those sieges, one of our legendary engravers got caught outside and was, of course, immediately butchered. And I think that's what kicked this off. But it took me a minute to notice that anything was wrong, so I'm not totally sure. Okay, are we actually fighting? Where are you fighting a dog? There's a dog in here? I did not mean to put a dog in there. Okay, apparently there's a dog in this room somewhere. Huh. And everybody's fighting it. Interesting, interesting. I don't think this lever's hooked up. But there's nobody to pull it anyway. Hang on. No. I mean, we do have somebody loose in here. But you're just standing around watching? You're listening to poetry. Who? Hang on. Hold it. Listening to poetry. Multiple people are listening to poetry. Who is performing? Reciting poetry. This chick over here. Otto Canyon Nose. The dancer, the human dancer, is just reciting poetry. I think these guys have calmed down. Except for that dog. Nope, nope, nope. They're still fighting. So, while the murder's happening, these two guys are fighting with a sword and axe, it looks like. And meanwhile, this chick is like screaming poetry over the top of it. She has stopped. Okay, now they're just socializing. I don't understand what's happening here, but the game is... Oh, there's another dead one. But the game is speeding up a little bit. No. There's only one. Where'd the other one go? Hold on. Hold on. Was it you? No. I thought it was one of our... Oh, that's what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I put one in here and one down here. Failing to recognize. No, I put you in there. I just forgot about stairs. I forgot about stairs. That's on me. We're down to 156. This is much better. By this point, previously, we had about 50 dead. Here's one of our visitors wondering what's going on. Everybody in the bedrooms seems to be okay. So basically what we're going to do here is wait for the combat reports to stop coming in. And then we're going to let everyone out. Although possibly if we start letting some people out, it will be okay. But I just don't know. I don't know who's going to instigate once I let them out of their rooms. I must withdraw! I must withdraw! Well, we're definitely going to let these chambers finish. Sorry, you're pink and flashing. I don't like that. That bothers me. I guess just because you're a legendary bard. But I associate the color pink with evil wizards in this game. I think it... Look at the bottom chamber there. I think it's the wounded one that's trying to instigate. I'm not sure. We're going to have a lot of cleanup to do. The kids are doing fine. Kids are doing just fine. A little concerned about these visitors here, although they seem to have calmed down. There's nobody down here. I don't know why I keep going down there. We might... The elves are actually still here. They haven't left yet. We might be able to start letting people out of their rooms. I would like this to wrap up. Is anybody still fighting in here? I don't see either that swordsman or that axeman. They might both be dead. It's looking very much like they are both dead. Along with a lot of other people. Here's this bard coming to talk to them through the fortifications. Are we good? Are we all done? Hang on. Where's the room where I locked up all the poets? There it is. I would like this to resolve before I let them out. But I'm not sure that's going to happen. I think they're afraid of each other. And there's nowhere for them to go. It's kind of funny, actually. Okay. Still at 156. So what we are going to do... Very risky, but we are going to accept the loss of the dwarves that we've lost so far, and we're going to save the game. Okay, stand by. Okay, and we have reloaded. Yeah, I mean, everything obviously looks exactly the same. So we're going to start unlocking doors, which is going to take a minute. And we are just going to see what happens when we do this. We are not going to let out the poets or the visitors yet. Oh, I would like to get some people down here to harvest these before they go rotten. Okay. Of course, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna kill the game in Task Manager and try something else. I don't know what that's going to be. Probably just letting them sit in their rooms for a while longer and then trying again. Oh, I should have locked somebody in the Smasher room. That would have been funny. Did I lock these? I did not. So monsters could have been wandering into the fort freely here. This would be a really bad time to get a siege or a forgotten beast. That would be really funny, though. What if we got both at once? That would be hilarious. Maybe if we get a dangerous enough beast, we can just let it run around and it'll kill the siegers for us. Okay. Now, don't make me regret this, boys and girls. If you start murdering each other, I will be angry. Okay, these are all unlocked. Oh boy, this is tedious. But a useful experiment. This remains locked. We will let the children out of confinement, particularly since there's a ghost in there. This stays locked. And that is it. Okay. So we're gonna go like, I don't know, we're just gonna unpause. Let them out. I am a little concerned. Not about that. Okay. No, they immediately begin fighting. Yep. Dead. Dead. Same place. Yeah, they're still mad. Whatever's happening, they're still mad about it. So I guess this is the new project, is trying to fix Ironshadow. That one has stepped back. Oh, the Lady Consort is dead. You can see we're down to 151. Okay. Now the funny thing is, there's a DF hack command to stop civil wars from happening, and every time I run it, it says that nothing's happening. 147. See, this is the problem. This is the problem that we were having. Some kind of catastrophic tantrum cascade that kills all the dwarves. 144. 142. 140. But see, this is not good. This is really, really bad. And I'm just not sure what to do about it. Maybe I just need to let them sit for a long time. And, okay, hang on a sec. Where was the guy that was recovering wounded? Hang on. Sibrak's trying to go to a meeting. That's not going to happen. Oh, yeah, right. We got a new mayor at some point. No, was Sibrak the old mayor? I don't even remember. 129. Mm-hmm. Mayor's trying to go to a meeting. It's not going to happen. Mayor's dead. Eton has been elected mayor. 124. Okay. Okay, yep, see, they're going into each other's rooms now. 117. 115, this might end up being a short one today. 110. I am curious to see where it stops organically. Now, who are you? Tavern Keeper. Logum the Tavern Keeper is attempting to rest. Running around out here in the caverns because nobody in the caverns is trying to murder Logum right now. Somewhat ironically, because the caverns are normally pretty dangerous. 100 dwarves. We're down a third from where we started. The good news is the game is speeding up as this happens. 96. You know what? Maybe I'll copy the file, just let this happen, and then work with the survivors to see what we can do. 92. Okay, Tavern Keeper is dead, possibly, and there's a gremlin. There's a gremlin in the fort. Get it? Get it? There you go. Ooh, they dogpiled that guy. Nicely done. Is that gremlin still? Nope. Yep, it's dead. they beat it the moment it appeared. Oh, hey, the door's open. Interesting. I don't recall authorizing that. Seems they can open locked doors sometimes. 87. Well, we might as well. We might as well let these guys out, huh? There you go, join the party. Yep, right on out of there. Beautiful, fantastic. Oh, here we go. The children are scattering into this corridor. They are being pursued by aggressors. 85. There's a lot happening here. There's a lot happening in this corridor in particular. The children are not contributing to this. 83. Oh good, the children are scattering into the cavern. Perfect. Is there anything in the cavern right now? Yeah, pawn grabbers. Bug bats. That's great. They flee into the cavern to escape the massacre. Your ruler has arrived with a full entourage. You are now about home. No! Not now! Migrants have arrived despite the danger. Where's the monarch? Are you the monarch? You're just a farmer. Come on in. Come on in. I want to see the monarch. Hang on. Okay, our population is increasing for the moment, but all these guys are going to walk right into it and get killed. Oh no. Also, I have to remember to stop this before the seasonal autosave, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Just waiting for the monarch. You chose a bad time to show up, Your Majesty. Look at that, we're going up. The numbers are going up. Dwarven child has been found dead. Is it you? Nope, you're a traitor. What the? There's a poet visiting. The number is still going up. They're coming in faster than we can kill each other. This is good, I guess. Oh no. Please stop doing this. No, what are you doing to that child? Dwarven child has been found dead. Where's the monarch? Coming up last? Is that what's happening? Well, the king consort is here. Oh, there's the queen. Doran the queen has arrived in whatever room this is. She is standing around. We're going to follow her for a minute and see what happens to her. We're currently holding at 108 citizens. Pardon me, 107. Is anybody going to attack the queen? She is recovering wounded. This could be bad, actually. Where is she going? To recover the wounded. Also, I didn't know that monarchs did that. 112. We're still going up despite the casualties. A full entourage indeed. So far, no one is attacking the queen. I would love to know her thoughts on what's happening around her. Here, there are so many wounded. Just pick one. Oh, she chose one that was already in the hospital. 110. Okay, we're going down again. Just waiting for the number to stabilize. This is not when I wanted this to happen. Well, mission accomplished, I guess, technically. I guess we could wrap the fort now if we wanted to. I don't really want to leave it like this. She is recovering wounded. Okay. Casualties are remaining stable, possibly because all these guys are in cages now. Let's just keep following the queen for a little bit here. We'll, every few ticks, we'll check the population. Children are still scattered into the caverns. Okay, so currently this miner is fighting. Animal dissector. Is anybody actually fighting in here? Yeah, kind of looks like it. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're still... The brawl is still happening. It's just that nobody's died for a minute. The queen is picking up equipment. What do I do with that information? Oh no, the hospital's full. What's the point? Just euthanize the wounded for all the difference it makes right now. Oh, good. She's taking a prayer break. And now we're back to recovering wounded. Great. Yeah, I bet you wanted to take a prayer break. Armor has been missing for a week. Don't care about that. We're still down 50 dwarves from where we started half an hour ago. 109! Listening to a story. Recovering wounded. Okay, let's check on the death chamber. No, we can't. Because somebody opened it. Look at all this. This is not what I wanted. There's so much blood and vomit and teeth. Okay, well, we're having a poetry slam on top of a pile of corpses. You know poets. 107. Alright. I think it's fair to say this didn't work. So I'm actually going to wrap there. We're going to go back to following the queen while I do this. The plan, then... Excuse me? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong list. That's why I couldn't find her. So the plan, then, is now that I know the monarch's about to arrive, I am probably just going to let the game sit for a bit. Let her people get in here. And see what happens. And if nothing changes, then we will simply pick up from the point where the murder spiral stabilizes. Are we still having fights? A child is fighting with a bard. Yeah, okay, this guy's in this hallway murdering children. Good. Good on ya, Dishmab Spear Cradles. Good lady. Alright. There's that gremlin. This is not what I wanted. Alright, anyway, I'll try a couple more things to fix this. And, if none of them work, we will, just wait for things to settle down and then resume from there. But I guess... for lack of any better idea, they left the wounded on the stairs. I hate you all. Alright. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel, thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, and thanks as always to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week, either with this or a new project, depending on how things go and what I feel like doing. In fact, we have Dwarf Fortress every Monday, come hell or high water. Horror content every Saturday. And lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined. Drop me a line if there's anything you want to see on this channel or anything you want me to see on your channel. I'm going to babysit this for a while and hope the situation doesn't get too much worse. And until the next time I see you, Birdman out.